What's good, boys? Diggy here, back again with another loot run video, and in this one we're going to be going a little bit south of the map from Lamang. So the three keys we're going to be needing on this one are the IF Farm Shed key, Hidden Fields number 3 hut key, and the PR Attic room key. So for this run, I like to make my way here to Mike 1. That's exactly where we're going to be going to now. Now there is a couple of buried caches, boys, on this run. And if you don't have the keys, make sure you're tagging along with me anyway, because there's a couple of crates that we're going to be looting up as well. So I'm going to hop on the heli now and make my way towards Mike 1. Alright, so once we land in here at Mike 1, we are indeed going to be heading a little bit north here. We're going to be going about 200 meters, 153, 134. There is indeed our first buried cache is going to be up here. Now we're going to be going a little bit zigzag here, from duffel bag at the buried cache to duffel bag buried cache, until we get to the first room that we can use one of the keys on. So just make your way straight over here towards the little shack. Usually maybe 1 or 2 AI over here. This run is super low risk, boys. Very fun run to do, and it's really good on PvP servers. I am on a PvE server right now just because I want to do a little bit of commentary with you and guide you through this run. So for the first buried cache, just come over here to this shack, boys. Right on this side here, just underneath her there. 2 bits in it. Got a credit card, that's not bad. Credit card to start us off. We'll take the 2 chocolate bars as well, just in case we get a little bit hungry on the way. Alright, so from here we're going to be making our way over towards this house here. 155, 131. There's a little duffel bag over here we're going to be grabbing. All these keys are super easy to get, boys. You just need to kill the AI in this area. You can get the keys for all of these rooms. I find these ones, the spawn rate on them is pretty decent. At 190 meters out. Let's keep moving here. There should be no AI around this area. This is such a open area in Grey Zone here. It's like open fields. It's such a good spot for PvP. I just wish there was more of a reason for players to be out here. Like, if you look at the map, all this area here is open ground. It's not jungle. It's not that built up in jungle. So it makes for some really, it would make for some really cool PvP fights. But unfortunately, the traffic of players out here is very low at the moment. Alright, let's make our way over here. Let's try spotting the AI here first before we go in. I see one guy there. For our stamina to come back up and we can kill this guy. It's getting a little bit windy. Some high winds coming in the next 3 hours there. Right, nice. Move over and grab the duffel bag, which is in the back of this little vehicle here. Phone out of that. I think that phone actually sells for 800 maybe. Sells for quite a bit. I'll check the shack here and see if there's anything going on. Might be some high valuable loot for us. She seems a little bit empty now. But now we're going to loot the AI as well, just to check and see if the guy had any keys for us. We have a little bit of cash on him as well. Alright, nice. So now, from here, we're going to head 157, 133. Definitely doing a little diagonal run on this one. And then we can go into the next location in there. We'll be going into that little built-up village there. Or farmyard, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to sprint through this field here down to the next buried cache. Alright, so we're coming over this one now. Take down that AI. Only one guy here, not too bad. Move over, we can loot up his body. See if we can pull any good loot out of this buried cache. And 590, we grab that. So just here we go. Here's going to be the next buried cache. A little bit of water, pendant, nice. Oh, there's a good water cache on that. And we'll take the CQ as well. Right, not looking too bad so far. So from here, boys, we're just going to be going up to Invatang farm, which is 157, 131. Make our way up there. Now there will be a few AI up here, so just be careful of that. I want to be ready to kill all of them. This mag switched out. Ah, we're good to go. Let's keep moving. Pretty direct route, and as I said, it's low traffic. I've only ever met like one person out of maybe 10 runs on this, which is really good considering how the other runs are. But another tip, boys, for you, if you're doing these runs in PvE, they are definitely way more high traffic. But if you do them on PvP, they're a lot less traffic. There's way less players doing these runs on the PvP servers. Now I know there is the risk of dying, but a higher chance of getting the loot. Alright, we're just gonna loot up all these buildings. See if we can find any high valuable loot in here. This one is pretty empty. Mag on the floor there. I think that's type 51 mag. We don't need that. Make our way over this way. Some of these buildings can be pretty empty, but it's always good to check them just in case. Fire grenade, we'll take that. A little bit of cash there as well. Not too bad, not too bad. Move inside this next building here. Type 51, we're going to leave that there. It'll take up more space. 90 mil, I think it only sells for like $50. And cooler as well. We won't need anything out of that, but just in case you do, there she be. That's exactly where it's located. Alright. Move over this way here. I can hear AI, so I just want to kill this guy before I loot the duffel bag. I think we might be good. I think we're good. Surgical kit, and then we don't need any of that, but there is the duffel bag here, boys, in case you are wondering. Move right. Over and loot these buildings over this side. A bit of water there, don't need that. Okay, nice. Move into this building now. Weapon tag there, grab that bad boy. Definitely be tagging up your weapons if this is your first time doing this loot run. Makes it a lot easier to find them. The valuable loot is definitely lacking for me in this one, but you can actually pull out a good few bits in it. Nonetheless, we're going to keep moving here, and I'm going to show you all the rest of these loot spots. Move over here this way. Into this little shed here, get this opened up. This is where we're going to use the IF shed key. Firearms box we have here today. B30, we'll take that. B13 N-rail as well. Ooh, we got a mortar round. That's going to weigh a ton. That's going to put us right up to 54, isn't it? We are heavy. Yeah, we're not going to take the VP. And no ammo there for us either. This shed is the main shed in this spot, boys. There's one more AI here as well. Let me just kill this guy. What we're going to do is we're going to come inside here. Drop the mortar around so we can sprint around this place. There's a few more little things I want to show you here. There's another duffel bag here. Okay, nothing that we need in there anyway. Check the AI. There is indeed another civilian chest here. Ooh, a little bit of snake coin, nice. There is indeed a civilian chest here. I want to find out and show it to you. Kill this AI now. We can move down, loot this next little spot up, and then we're going to go back and get our mortar round as well. There's a civilian chest down here that we want to loot. A bit of ammo for us. Get that in there as well. Ooh, hello. Inside the house? Dude was straight up just shooting the floor. Gonna make a little bit of room here so we can fit the CQ in. Ah, nice. Alright, let's go check this house and see what we can find in here. Get the fridge open. Sometimes there does be high valuable loot in them fridges. Oh, here's the civilian chest, boys. Do we pull over? Absolutely brutal. Move upstairs. We're gonna quickly run through these houses here and go back up then and grab our mortar round. Doesn't be too much really going on out here in these houses, but you might be lucky. Look inside, check this out. A bit of cash, not too bad. Alright, so let's go back up, grab the mortar round, and then we can go to the next spot, which is going to be another buried cache. So from this house here, boys, we're going to be making our way right here, 157, 128. And we are indeed going to unlock Mike 2, which is located here. I haven't got the chance to go to it. And then we can also just hit up Cobra 2 as well, because I'm pretty full. That's exactly what we're going to do. So let's skip to that bit now. So we're at the next buried cache here, boys, which is right here where I'm going now, 157, 128, and it's just over here by these logs. Let's go see what we pull out. There should be. Got a ring, we got another CQ as well. We can come back and grab that CQ because we're not going to fit it in there now. Okay, so we're going to come back and grab that CQ because we're going to be coming this way anyway. So we're going to make our way here to Cobra, get some of this stuff loaded into our inventory, and we can make our way back. Alright, so we just loaded up all that stuff there into our stash, and we're going to switch out for a boonie just to make ourselves just somewhat lighter. And now we are going to head to the next location, 62, 131. Let's make our way over there now. And we're going to grab our CQ that was in this buried cache up here as well on our way. So there is actually 3 golden buried stashes. I thought there was only 2, but there actually is 3 of them. All of them are located in Midnight Sapphire. I have shown 2 of them in a previous video. But I want to do a run where I loot only buried caches on the map. I'm going to do that one soon, and we're going to see how much we can pull out of it. Alright, so I have made my way exactly over here to the next. My marker was actually a small bit off. Over to the next buried cache, which is 161, 131 actually. It's right here, boys, hidden underneath this little hut that's set up here. It's awkward enough to find because it's like right in the bush here. It's like a little Daisy hut set up, man. Imagine how cool it'd be in this game if you could actually build your own little huts. I'd love that. I love this game had just a little bit more survival aspects to it. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, that's a good wad of cash and a necklace. Okay, we're gonna take them. We're gonna. That AK can stay there. I'm not gonna take that with us. And from here, boys, we're gonna be going 166, 130. On the way as well, we can also capture Gladiator. Now, lucky for me, Gladiator has been captured. You always want to make sure you're capturing the cops, boys, when you're doing these runs. Because just in case if you do die, it's a close spawn. You're not flying all the way back on the heli. And actually get back your loot a lot quicker. You know, when I was saying earlier that I wish there was more incentive for players to be out in locations like this, because it's a lot more open out here. Be like, it's a really good spot for like PvP. Like, even if you're looking up there now, like, that's all open up there. It's a really good spot for PvP, and I'd love if there was like some sort of helicopter drops or airdrops coming in with like rare valuable loot or that. Something that'd be pretty cool in the game, I think. Heli drops or anything like that came in and there was like a rare weapon that you could not buy and you can't loot it. It's only gotten out of these drops. And there'd be like maybe a 10-minute, a flare would go off on the map, and then it would show you where it was coming in. All the people from 3 different factions are coming over trying to get it and fight each other. Down the eye here. Right, so the next high valuable loot, boys, or buried cache, shall I say, is just in here. Let's see if we can get in this way. Nice. There she be. Ooh, we got a little bit of wine out of that. And a lot more cash as well. That's good. We've pulled 2,316 in cash. That's not bad. I'm just going to put that up there because that wine sells for quite a bit. Make our way out here again. Alright, so from here, boys, we're going to be going 169, 130. There's a bird cache up here, and we also have another civilian chest. Let's loot this guy here. I feel like this is such a cool area. You have a massive hot air balloon over there that's crashed and everything. And I can almost bet that like 80-90% of the players have never even seen this place out here. Because they just don't come here. There's no reason to come here. And I don't know if there's any tasks that lead you out here. Definitely not for Lamang. Maybe the Mitras ones. Alright, let's just keep moving. Get over to these two next loot spots. Alright, so we're just here at the next buried cache, boys. Once again, this one is going to be hidden here near this little hut. Just at the front of it here, so we're just kind of here towards Nami Lake. Just right here is where she is. DQ and that, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, we don't need any of them. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward to find, but it's right at the front of this hut. Come towards the lake, and let's move back here now and get this civilian chest here as well. Just see if we can pull any decent loot out of that one. Watching because there'll be one or two AI hovering here in this area. That guy's dead, and I didn't kill him. Oh, civilian chest, boys, just here underneath the table. And we don't need any of that. Okay, so a small bit of water into us here. Now we're going to be going up here towards the hidden poppy fields. And we will indeed need a key for this next spot, so let's make our way here. The hidden poppy fields is located 172, 132. Alright, made my way up here towards the hidden poppy fields. Get all the AI here in the hidden poppy fields. There's one more guy here somewhere. He might be north of it. Let's check and see. Nice. Ooh, another one. Get myself healed up here. Get this into our bag. Right, and a UN firearms box here. So we pull out of this. We got a little stock there as well. Scope, 27 mag, and a Glock attachment. Equipment box here. Let's see what we get in this one. There's actually no need for me to bring the patrol bag, so if you need it, boys, take it. It's a lot smaller than what I have already, and I can buy the Delta backpacks, so I don't need it. But if you do pull that and you need it, make sure you take it. Take the eye here, nothing on them. Nice, move over here to this next one, get this door unlocked and open up. Check the ammo box first. Nice, some red tips, MA55. More MA55 as well, military gear crate as well. Ooh, lovely. That is lovely. It's going to weigh me down, but we need it. That's a high range mortar round that we do need. So, from the poppy fields, you want to be coming over here to Forerun Restaurant. Will indeed need a key for this one. Let's make our way there. Alright, made our way to the back of the restaurant. A couple of AI here we're going to take down. Take this nice and handy. Leave on the right side there. Could be one or two more here. One more guy inside maybe? Usually is one in here, so we just have to be a little bit careful. I think I heard him upstairs. Nice. Right, and just as you're coming up the stairs, boys, equipment box right there. Take the pants there. That can sell for a little bit for us. Let's see what this guy had on him. Yes, we don't need that. A little bit of cash. Thank you. Ammo box there as well. Don't actually need that ammo, but it's there in case you do need any of that ammo that's in it. Let's open up the PR attic now. Get in here. Go into firearms box. Attachment for the Glock. We've got an MCX there as well. Put some of these bits in here. Alright. Equipment box here as well. Don't need any of them, so we're going to move out this way now. So we're going to come over this way here. 172, 129. The duffel bag down this way we're going to loot up. Kill the eye here. Move inside. Thought I heard one more guy there. Did indeed have one more guy. Knew I wasn't going crazy. Inside, get this duffel bag and see what's in it. Nice little bit of a ring. Iced tea, we actually can take a little bit of that. Get our energy and hydrations level here back to normal. Alright, looking pretty good. And now from here, boys, we're gonna come straight over this way here towards Eagle. And deposit some of this gear that we got. So just to make a bit of room here, we're going to sell up these few bits that we got in the first area. So that's 1,254 to start off with. Right, another 800 on top of that as well for the credit card. Plus 356 and 750. We're going to add this all up at the end here and see how much we pull out. Another 4,665 on that. 246. 341. 203. So there's one more buried cache here, boys. We're going to be making our way here to the Vong Pond, which is 179, 124. So just at the back of this little shack, which is just near the side of the pond there, you'll find the next buried cache. Yeah, we don't need any of these items. And now from here, boys, we are going to make our way over to Spielberg, and we're going to grab one more crate, and then we're going to cash all this stuff in and calculate how much we've made on this run. So just as you come in here on the right hand side of Spielberg, the outpost, there is a PMC gear crate here that we can open up. So we get an extra 2,835 on top of that. So that brings our run up to a total of 12,208. And we also had the 2,000 cash that we picked up off of bodies and picked out crates as well. So let's add that up. 2,415 added on is 14,623. Not a bad little loot run, boys. Definitely low risk, high reward in this one. Hope you enjoyed this loot run, boys. Make sure to let me know how much you've made on this. I'm about to dive into a little bit of PvP here, so I shall talk to you in the next one.